Another day in Steal a Brain Rot, and I tried stealing an Orcalero Orcala but failed miserably. That's when I saw someone join the game with a secret brain rot that had every mutation possible. It was absolutely insane. I asked if I could have it, and he told me no. He looked at my pathetic base and called me a noob, but he said the owner Sammy had given it to him, and if I wanted it, I would need to steal 6 mythic brain rots in the next 60 minutes. So the challenge was on. I began looking for bases, but every base had brain rot gods. Yeah, that's useless for this challenge, until I saw someone with a Bombardito Crocodilo. This was my chance, but they left the game right as I got close. I only had 55 minutes left and still needed 6 mythic brain rots. That's when I spotted a base with just mythics. I trapped the owner and stole their Bombardito Crocodilo and successfully stole it. Or so I thought. I somehow lost it before I got to my base. Yeah, great. I now only had 50 minutes left and was running out of time. I tried stealing a Frigo Camelo but failed. That's when I saw a Bombardito spawn, so I went to buy it, but people began hitting me and I got kidnapped. Yeah, great. I lost that mythic too. I now only had 45 minutes and had no mythic still, but that's when I saw a Coco Fanto chilling in an open base. I ran in and stole it. Yeah, it's not a mythic, but I could fuse it and possibly get a mythic. I tried fusing it but got slapped. That's when I saw a Rhino Tostarino, so I bought it. I then added my brain rot god to the fusing machine, but saw it was going to take almost 2 hours. So I sold the useless Coco Fanto and saw an Orangutini Ananasini and bought it. I now had 2 mythics but only 38 minutes left. I quickly needed to get 4 more mythics. I went back to look for more, and that's when I saw someone with a Frigo Camelo, but they left the game. Then someone began stealing my Rhino Tostarino, so I slapped them. I now only had 30 minutes left and had yet to steal more brain rots. But that's when I came across a base with a Bombardito Crocodilo and a ton of Nubinis. Yeah, I think this guy loved Nubinis, so I decided to pay Robux and open his gate to steal his mythic. I made it to my base, but for some reason the Bombardito never registered. Great, I just wasted Robux. I decided to try again and failed again. Yeah, I wasn't going to give up. I grabbed it again, opened his gate, and actually got it. I now had 3 mythics but only 23 minutes left. I saw a base with lots of mythics and tried to trap the owner, but the owner trapped me instead. That's when I got a notification that someone was stealing my Bombardito. Once I got to my base, it was gone. Wow, I spent Robux and got it stolen from me. I knew I couldn't let this slide, so I went back to their base and hid, but they caught me. They kidnapped me and trapped me with their Nubinis. I placed a turret, grabbed the Crocodilo, and opened their door. There he was. He froze me and I lost 200 Robux just like that. I only had 10 minutes and still only had 2 mythics. I saw people fighting for a Cocofanto and tried stealing it just because, but failed. Now I only had 5 minutes left. I saw another mythic and tried stealing it but failed again. But then I saw a base open with an Orangutini Ananasini chilling on the 2nd floor. I ran and stole it. I now had 3 mythics, but my time had run out, so I joined the player and told him I failed. He looked at my brain rots and said he was surprised I even managed to get 3. I told him it was because I spent over 200 Robux, and he said he'd give me 100 Robux for each mythic I got. I checked and now had 1,000 Robux. He gave me 300, but then he told me he would also give me 1 Robux for every subscriber I get. He said I won't get any and ran off. Subscribe and prove this bully wrong.